Hey guys, welcome back to Top Shelf. It's Colin here.
Jan.
Today we've got a pretty cool and exciting video featuring EvoRetro. They're a brand that creates a lot of not custom, but a specific focus on protecting your collectible items. Of all kinds. And we'll get into that a little bit later, but for the most part, we're going to be focusing today on showcasing binders, protectors for TCGs mainly, and I'll let Jan take that from here.
Yeah, so if you've been to our store recently, you already know about the top load binder, but this is a product that a lot of our customers over the past year have been asking about a lot, and we were finally able to bring them in. We found a cool company to partner up with called EvoRetro. Is that the right way? That is the right way. So it's a top load binder. There's no cards in that one. Hang on, I got it the wrong way. Top load binder, so you can fit your cards with top loaders. They come out easily. This is the 2x2, so it is a really good size in terms of throwing it in your bag, carrying it around, being really portable compared to this big monster here, a 3x3, your typical format, but for top loaders, it's really big. But if you need more slots, obviously, this is going to be your go-to. They've got really cool designs. This one is obviously Pikachu themed, but they have black and green, black and red. They've got all sorts of cool designs and colors.
So how many cards can this take in that one?
This one is 216.
216, yep.
And this one, oh man, I don't even remember off the top of my head. Matt,
yes.
How many cards does the EvoRetro 2x2 fit?
96.
96. So this guy will fit 96, but that's plenty because you're putting your kind of really valued cards in here that you really want to show off and you want in top loaders, right? So like you're not using this to build a master set. You're using this for your cool stuff, your nice stuff.
I mean, you could if you want. Like
you could.
Because I feel like if you're collecting for master set, that the whole set in itself is almost like a prized possession. So to be able to have that premium way of collecting a master set, to me, I think there are some people that would do that.
Sure, you just won't fit it in here.
You just wouldn't fit it in the small one, probably the big one, depending on certain sets.
Yeah.
I will say that it's a best of both worlds type of product. We have a lot of people who love to use only binders, yourself included.
Yeah, I'm a binder guy.
I have some friends who only exclusively do top loaders. And to be able to do both, I feel like that kind of bridges the gap because, sometimes when you want to showcase your collection, if it's in a top loader, it's like, oh, you're like kind of sifting through. It's like a Rolodex for anyone born in the 80s or 90s. Like we don't use that anymore, but if you're sorting through the top loaders in a box or something like that,
to that point, it's great for card shows and trade nights and stuff like that, right? Because top loader is gonna protect your cards well, and this you can obviously fit your top loaders in, and you don't really mind if people take them out because they're in a top loader. They come out nice and easily. And you can kind of feel confident giving this to somebody and they can go through it and take out what they need and hold it in their hand, and you're not worried about them dropping it or holding it too hard, putting a crease in it. So
yeah, great way to store your cards. I think I've seen some people put those anti-moisture packs like the silica gels inside.
Yeah.
In addition, it's not waterproof, but it's water resistant. So I know the last expo we went to, it was raining.
Yeah.
Right, and depending on what cards even if your cards are not super expensive, they might be important to you. Wouldn't want to risk that. So I like the zipper. I like the material. This is like kind of like a leathery-ish type material, right?
Yep.
And you can even
this strap is really nice too.
So you can palm it.
You can put a nice little custom label on here. Oh, if I can take this out. Can if you've got certain cards in here, a certain theme, or whatever. So
cool. Yeah, like I think probably the binders are their top product right now?
I think that's probably what they're known for at the moment. But as you mentioned in the beginning, they're constantly adding new products to their lineup. They're listening to kind of the market and what people are asking for. And one thing that people are asking for on top of a top loader binder, something for slabs, a slab binder. So before we get into that topic, there is also a slot here. You can put in a few slabs here. It'll fit one touches as well. So, you know, multi-purpose, nice little slot here as well. So,
and they're a Canadian company too, right?
Yes, Canadian
based out
company.
of Montreal, was it?
Montreal, Quebec.
Quebec. Newish company, but always great to support local. You know, I find that we don't often hear any major players in that kind of CG space that's Canada based. So when we heard EvoRetro, like, that's definitely a brand that we want to stand behind. And honestly, the products are really premium. They're not a well-known established brand, but anyone that we've talked to about this and shown people this binder, like, people have loved it, right? So I'm excited to see what else they're bringing to market. You know, you had a call with them a week ago, just to kind of see how things are going. You know, I'm not sure. Are you allowed to talk about what's in the stew, or?
Yeah, we'll kind of spilled it already. PSA binder, or slab binder, is what people have been asking for a lot, and they're just getting ready to launch a Kickstarter. That's kind of how they've launched this product, and that's kind of how they approach these product launches. It's worked for them. So they're just getting ready to launch that for their slab binder. So look out for details on that one. And that's going to be a really great product, one I'm looking forward to myself.
And we're partnering with them on that one, right?
Yeah, so we'll have an affiliate link, and that's was going to be my next point. So if you guys back the Kickstarter through our affiliate, we're going to have sleeves for you guys, which again is another product that EvoRetro is kind of putting their own spin on. You guys will be getting some sleeves for free. Why don't we take a look at these?
Yeah, like, you know, I'm personally a fan of Dragon Shield. I think a lot of us are. It's honestly solid product, so I want to see how EvoRetro stacks up to it. And these are available right now, right? Like, the sleeves are available?
These are available, yep.
Right, okay.
Yep. So if you want to check them out, well, you'll get a pack for free if you're interested in a slab binder. So they feel kind of like matte, Dragon Shield matte, but
not
a little
really,
less
though.
subtle.
Yeah.
More subtle. It's like a cross between classic and matte, right?
Yeah,
it doesn't
like a
have
gloss
that.
and matte kind of blend.
Let's see if the camera can catch this. Can you see that?
You gotta tilt it a little bit up. So dark, it's just like
No.
super light.
Honestly, like,
I kind of like it actually.
good feel. It feels fairly durable. You know, kind of comparing it with some of the not cheaper sleeves per se, but, like, you know, I kind of hold Dragon Shield as the gold standard in terms of a quality premium sleeve that you know, you want to play with your cards, but you don't want to damage them. This looks pretty good. Like, the plastic part doesn't look flimsy. It looks like it's a good kind of plastic that they use. You know, I think this would be great to see a lot of use from people playing cards, and not bad as a collector card too, right?
Yeah, black. You can't go wrong with black.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think to me it kind of seems like a cross between classic and matte, because the classic Dragon Shield, like, they're almost glossy, like really just not flat, but when you put your fingers on it, it almost leaves fingerprints, and it feels like they scratch easily, whereas the matte are almost kind of grainy, and you can feel that texture.
Yeah.
And these ones look like they're grainy, but they don't actually have that texture, and they don't track your fingerprints or anything.
Good point about that, because the Dragon Shield matte, the front is also matte, which I know turn a lot of people away from, because they don't want, like, the actual card to look matte either on the other side. So this looks like it's got a bit of a matte back, but you know, kind of that clear front plastic look. So
So they are actually called matte sleeves.
yeah, they're EvoRetro matte.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What else do we got from EvoRetro?
Okay, let's move this out of the way. So, EvoRetro, again, going back to protecting your collections of all types. So they make cases for video games, older video games, right? So your cartridges of Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, even more modern, what do you call it, like the DVD style game cases. Literally all different kinds of products that you'd want to protect, comic books, different sizes of action figures. If any of you collect action figures, you'll know there's tens and tens of different sizes of Star Wars and Star Wars Black Series. So they've got all these different sizes, Funkos. So if you're looking for anything, let us know. We'll bring those in. We don't have the full selection just because there's so many. But if you're looking for something specific, let us know what it is, and we'll bring that in. A really cool one that I like, that I discovered, is these Hot Wheel cases. I'm not a huge Hot Wheels collector, but I did have a few laying around and I wanted to protect them. So I picked these up. You can drop this, you're not going to ding any of the corners, which, as you know, is huge in any type of collectibles. You want to keep the packaging in minty condition. So they have the premium line, they have the main line. So they have the singles, and then you can do your full set of 5. This isn't a full set, it's just mixed, but
Yeah. And I think for the most part, like, even if you don't collect Hot Wheels per se, what I think is interesting is the mold itself fits really, really well with the product. So in my opinion, it's only a matter of time until, say, they release a case for Funkos, or they release a case for so Funkos is great. They have a case for Funkos. We can bring this in and showcase that. But any other figurines or collectibles, like, I know a lot of people are out there, and I think I don't see it right here, but don't they have like ETB cases and
oh, yeah. We actually just got. So there's 2 types of cases. There's your acrylic case, so hard plastic. It will protect from UV. You put your booster box. We're talking about Pokemon right now. You put your booster box in it. You can put it on the shelf, and it's going to protect it from UV, which means from sun. If you guys don't know, if you just leave anything out in the open and it has sun exposure, you won't notice, but it's going to fade over time. And if you compare it to a new product of whatever it is, that difference is going to be very noticeable, and now your product's no longer in a mint condition, right? So protecting things from UV is very important. So the acrylic boxes, they will do that. We have them for ETBs, we have them for booster boxes, and also the 25th Ultra Premium. Unfortunately, Pokemon makes all their UPCs different sizes, so it's not a one size fits all. So maybe
the 25th is celebrations for those who aren't familiar. So I think that's great, right? Because if you're collecting sealed, chances are you probably have that ETB on display, kind of like how we do. We don't got these guys in cases yet, but you know, we're
gonna have to do that.
Acrylic ones, or even the regular ones, that's something that we got in only recently. So you'll come by the store, check it out. Mo's bringing an example of the acrylic one right now. So right here we got Twilight Masquerade. Really nice fit, great quality. ASMR there. So really great way of protecting that sealed collection.
Nice fit.
Yeah, nice fit, and you can always rotate. It's so easy to get in and out of the box that you can rotate, right? Like maybe you pick up another ETB that looks really nice, you want to put on display, or I know some people get really fancy with it, like they'll have sets, because for example Sword and Shield will have kind of like 2 different box arts, even Paradox Rift, like depending on the set. So I think it's really cool, and the acrylic is reserved for like your prized possession, and then the normal ones I think is just,
so there's a PET plastic.
Yeah. So what is PET plastic? What does that mean?
It's just a kind of more budget-oriented option that you can see it's a little more flexible. Serves a different purpose than this guy, I would say. What I would use these for is just kind of more so storage of your ETBs. So some of you guys might be collecting ETBs and buying tons of ETBs
Hey guys,
and then
how's it going?
storing them. Hey guys. And you want to be able to protect the plastic seal on these. You don't want corners to get nicked. And if you're putting them in bins or if you're moving them around, that might happen. Yeah. So this is just a really convenient option where you can just throw these in here.
Yeah, and for those interested, you could always pop on our website, topshelfco.ca. You know, if you want a breakdown of all the different binders that we have, card sleeves, box protectors, Hot Wheel protectors. We'll have the price breakdown and everything on the website as well. You know, a lot more information, but if you're local to the area, Greater Toronto area, Oakville, stop by the store. We always love to see our clients, and come see it for yourself, right?
Yeah, these are the samples, so you guys can check them out, feel them, hold them, see how they are.
Yeah, and we ship across Canada as well, so even if you're East Coast, West Coast, we got a ton of actually East Coast customers. Free shipping over $200, $199.
$199.
$199, the $1 counts. So you could always check it out yourself if you don't have a local retailer on East or West Coast.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. And available for booster boxes as well. Obviously, we're showcasing the ETBs here, but arguably the booster box more important to put in your acrylic, right? If you've got an Evolving Skies booster box,
Yeah.
imagine. Sorry?
Do they have ultra premium collections?
Yes.
Yeah, we
it's-
talked about the celebration ones. So only that one right now.
So for acrylic, we have celebrations. For the PET plastic, we have it for the Charizard Premium. Yeah.
So options there as well.
And again, if you guys are looking for something specific, let us know. We're in contact with EvoRetro as well, so they're open to feedback. They want to know what the market's asking for. If everybody's looking for a protector for a specific product, 151 might be a good one. You know, we can put the word out and see if we can make it happen. So
Yeah. So, and let's just make this video a little bit fun. As you guys probably saw, we had some customers walk in. We filmed this live while the store's open. We want to integrate this with the community. I'm going to put it out there in the video. You know, if the next time you guys happen to stop by and we're filming and you credit this video, maybe we'll toss in, you know, one of these cases in for free just to make things fun. But only if you watch the video. Don't forget to join our Discord. That's where you'll catch all our updates. We do Instagram as well, Discord. Great way to be part of our community. Instagram's like if you don't want to talk to us, you just want to look at us, that's great. Discord, it's like, you know, Jan, Mo, and I, and all the guys at the shop, we're actively in there. We even have just-ins, so sometimes if something's been out of stock or we get something really cool, we keep the community updated. So that's where you guys can check us out.
all right. Thanks, guys. Peace.
See ya.